Well, hello Libra. Welcome to Peony Lore, or welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is the continuation of the month of June, so we're going to go from the 15th all the way through the 30th. And just like we did at the beginning, we're going to break it down into kind of like a calendar style reading. So every day has the energy within that card that you need to be aware of. Well, this looks pretty good. So starting off on the 15th, looks like we are carrying over the energy into material harvest for you, which is beautiful. 9 of Pentacles energy. Independence is something that you should be very aware of. Being independent, being able to appreciate, understand, and take advantage of that type of energy for yourself. Like I said, the energy is for each of the day of the week, and we got the rest of them already out here. So, just a quick reminder, because on Wednesday we have the death card of transformation coming. Wednesday happens to be when Mercury goes retrograde, so you need to be aware of that. I'm feeling that for some Libras, just like we had for Leo, I believe, some major synchronicities and some major spiritual things are getting ready to happen within this particular week. So at the end of this week, we have obviously Father's Day, and we have so happy Father's Day to you that are celebrating your fatherhood, and or for those of you that are going to be spending time with your fathers. We're also having the summer solstice, which is happening on the 20th. And then the 21st, you guys already know, is when we have our next solar eclipse. And it is going to be the Ring of Fire. So there's a lot of energy that's going to happen this particular week. I will go back in. I'm already being told to clarify in a couple of the different cards here. But for some of you light workers, this is going to be an extremely huge week. We're breaking each of the weeks down. So this is the week of the 15th. We'll do one for the week of the 22nd, and then the 29th and the 30th. But each week is going to be given 2 oracle cards to kind of tie everything together. I'm going to go ahead and pull those now. And I'm actually being told to lay the rest of the board down before we start to get into all of it. Let me just go. This is going to be a huge one. All right, so Dragon Oracles is the first one we're going to pull here. We've got Material Harvest, the 9 of Pentacles on Monday. Then we have the 9 of Cups, the Fulfillment of Wishes on Tuesday. Like I said before, we have the Death card, Transformation, showing up on Wednesday, Mercury Retrograde. That's kind of a big deal, okay? Retrogrades and even this eclipse stuff that we're going through right now is an opportunity to kind of go back and reflect. If you have had a challenge before trying to do something on your own, the universe is going to help push you, nudge you, and eclipse things, get rid of things that are no longer in your favor. Whether or not you have a strong affinity for having a belief system in that or not, there are other people and there are other things that are going to affect you. So you might as well be aware of it now. On Thursday, we hit the Destiny card. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune coming through... There it is. Got our little fairy card there. There's something that is supposed to be for you. When we hit that Friday, we're in the Lover's energy of spiritual union. That is huge. Now, spiritual union can be Lover's energy for between 2 people, but it can also be going in... you know, obviously matrimony, boyfriend, girlfriend, that type of thing. But it can also be spiritual union when it comes to any significant partner, including work. Let's go ahead and hit the week of the 22nd. Yeah, we go into the Hangman. And in this deck, it's titled Sacrifice. It's this top card. So having a change in perspective, which is giving you the opportunity to stand your ground, because you're going to be receiving a lot of accelerated motion, a lot of information coming towards you rapidly, super fast, super fast. So the 7 of Rods graduating to the 8 of Rods. Okay, let's see what we have for that following Thursday. Wow. Yes, they said. It's the top one. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Yes, they said both. Okay. Any Leos that are connected to to Libra, you guys need to get together. Not because that's specifically what the cards are telling me, but that's because that's what Spirit is saying right now. So there's a potential that somebody's going to be starting a collaboration with somebody here. That is a lot of major arcana. I already know that we're going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to slow that down just a nub, and we're going to make sure that we do some clarification. You know, that Wheel of Fortune, though, is like tripping me out. Not because it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. Something is going to be transforming in your world that is for you specifically. Like, that it's yours. If this was sitting next to the Ace of Rods, I'd be like, man, Libra, what is going on? Let's go ahead and get the rest of the week. Look at this. Oh, the Sun card on the 29th. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles on the 30th. Okay, that's a lot of information. Yes, switch to the oracles. Yes, I will pull those. So the first oracle that we're going to do for the second row, like I said, we've got the Sacrifice, Standing Your Ground, 8 of Rods, 7 of Rods, 8 of Rods. We've got the Major Arcana for Leo sitting right there. We've got the Power card. We also have Major Arcana for Aries. Look at the Magician card sitting right there too. That's Gemini and Virgo information for sure. I got to bring it out. I mean, I have to talk about it. I got to do it. The Gemini and Gemini Virgo again with the Lovers is huge. Wow. Okay. Sorry. I was going back through that, just reviewing the cards for you so that we could have a frame of reference here. The first card I'm going to pull out for the Angels of Atlantis. Let's see what angel would like to work with our Libra. I want it to fall. What angel has the message for our Libra? Thank you. There it is. Archangel Jophiel, which is liberation. Okay. I was told to keep that one up. All of the other ones are down, but we're going to go ahead and read those in just a second. So this is the Rebel deck, and this deck is new, and it is super funny. It's very snarky. It's call it like you see it type of energy. It says, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. I think that is hilarious. Liberation, doing your own thing. Okay, so yes, they said go ahead and read the first two oracles. So the first oracle we have from the dragon is helping you tune into the secrets of nature. So receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. And I do believe that is going to be a huge component when it comes to that that Lover's energy. And then shine from within, because it says looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance, and then for revealing your true beauty. And this is a gift. I'm being told that this is a gift or a service that some Libra has right now that is needing to be revealed on this particular planet. Get with the Leo, I'm telling you. Then we go into the Sun card. I mean, look at this. Half of this reading is major arcana, so this is a huge deal. You got the Sun. Leading you into the 29th, like I said, it's going to be positive. There's a lot of success. There's a lot of fame and victory. This is very much identity-based, though, as far as the Sun is concerned. And the only thing the universe is saying on that Tuesday the 30th is just to have a little patience and planning when it comes to your Seven of Pentacles now. In that particular moment, everything is there. It's just not quite right for you to pick everything off of that tree right now. But it's there. So a little bit of patience and planning. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. All right. And this final card, it's not this one, but I hate that. That's the OCD in me. We're going to just flip that over. Is from the Spirit of Abraham, from Esther and Jerry Hicks. Channeling Abraham. And the last card is going to be a Sacred Geometry card for our Libras. What do we got before we like really start delving into what? Sorry, fat fingered it. Sorry. There it is. Wow. Inevitable change. Take hold. Inevitable changes here. So for sure, your transformation and your destiny is here. Taking authority of your own mastery, and recognizing how far you've come. So that's huge right there. Now, Esther and Abraham, attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. Okay. I know where that's going. It's easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. That's law of attraction based all day long. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. Meet it where it's at, okay? Hello, stop trying to change people because that shit never works. You do you. Stay in your own lane. Same advice that I gave to the other spiritual workers that were out there. When you get to, and I think this was another sign too, when you get to the point of knowing that you are graduating into new services and into new energies and to new offerings, you need to make sure that you are managing yourself and meeting other people where they are at, so that there is no feeling of discontent and there's no feeling of control, or you're trying to control, or you have too much information, or you're trying to tell me something. That you have to meet people where they're at, especially on an energetic level. So you can't possibly go into service thinking that you're going to be able to control someone else's thinking. You can provide information all day long, but at the end of the day, it's for them to absorb and manage. Okay, getting off my soapbox. So I'm just going to go through and reread this again. Material harvest on the 19th. That really definitely, excuse me, the nine of Pentacles on the 15th. Material harvest. This has a lot to do with independence. And I think that word is being called out again. Because this is about you and solely you, okay? It's followed up, like I said, on Tuesday with the 9 of Cups, which is the fulfillment of wishes. This is all the things that you're looking to have. This is being completely satisfied. Make sure that there's an opportunity for you to do some extra gratitude journaling if that's what it is. But your fulfillment of wishes is on the board here. Death is here to transform the situation on Wednesday, Mercury retrograde or not, okay? Transformation is getting ready to happen. Something that is for you is definitely happening for you now. Death is the end of the old and the beginning of the new. Followed up by the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. There's destiny here for you. And the spiritual union, I really feel, is going to have a lot more to do with you coming into higher alignment with your higher self, your oversoul, your I am presence, so to speak. When that portal happens on that particular weekend, you're being asked to make sure that you're taking... your grounding really is what they're trying to say. Make sure that you are tuning into nature. You are also going to be, like I said, aligning with your divine essence, which means, again, your higher self, your oversoul. You're going to need to ground some of that energy, because I can already feel it's going to be high flying for a lot of people. When we get to the 22nd, the week of the 22nd here, you are being asked to, this card is titled Sacrifice, but this is the Hangman, and Hangman also is about recognizing how far you've come, changing your perspective a little bit based upon the information that you're going to be receiving this particular weekend. But there's something here to help liberate you in your own independence. That's why Archangel Jophiel is here. Archangel Jophiel is here to talk about liberation for yourself and liberation of your mind, body, and spirit. The other thing I want to just call out is Archangel Jophiel for liberation is going to be working with, and you should be aware of, your sacral chakra, okay? I'm sorry, your solar plexus, I beg your pardon, your solar plexus, okay? You need to have that work done, and if you can start working on your solar plexus at any time, but that's where you hold your control and your own power, and that's important. When you get to recognizing that there's new perspectives that have to happen and what you've had to sacrifice, or maybe preparing yourself to do this next thing, which is going to require sacrifice, it's going to slide into the Tuesday energy of making sure that you hold on to that information. Abraham has a beautiful, saying, be ready to be ready to be ready. Well, you have a week and some change to be ready to be ready to be ready. On that next Wednesday, it's like Wednesdays here. You got major transformation that's coming up here. You've got accelerated motion. This could be very loving for some people. I have to go back and I have to tell it like it is. There could be some spiritual union, could be a partnership with somebody that could be leading into matrimony. but accelerated motion of information that's coming. Someone in your relationship could be making a sacrifice to make sure that you guys are taken care of in a way that you may not necessarily have thought about doing it, but that's the energy of someone else coming in if it is relationship based for you. Stand your ground, say your piece, do what you need to do it with as much gentleness as you can, but don't give up. When this information comes in, it is definitely going to lead to a place where finances are going to be affected. We've got 8-8 here on the board, which is no joke. You've got 2 9s on the board, so this is definitely spiritual information. This is definitely financial information. 8-8. When you talk about that Leo, I really feel that somebody here needs to sit down and have a conversation with the Leo. This is your internal strength. This is your internal power. And it also is healing for people, okay? But that Friday, there's a couple of different things happening. This weekend is going to be huge, okay? You're asked to do you. Go in, do your own thing. Make sure that you are being in your own Aries energy. Take the authority from Aries, okay? And understand that you can be, whether you're male or female, because again, we don't do genders and get that whole thing twisted. There is nothing wrong with being set up for success. There is nothing wrong with planning. There is nothing wrong with, you know, getting a journal out and jotting your ideas down and going through that creative process so that you always know that you're in control. And with the magicians here sitting next to it, talking about the fact that you're aware of all the things that are coming in. And it is going to be a beautiful thing. You have all of the awareness. You have the strength. There might be a little bit of healing that comes through to support you with all of this energetic downloads and things that are going to happen. Again, focus on your solar plexus. But you, Libra, are just getting ready to kick some ace. All right. The Sun card. So like I said, when you start off that 29th, for those of you that this is relationship based, there's very, very high potential that someone could be considering popping the question, going in with the nuptials, or at least taking it to that next particular level because they feel at this point they've got enough things. They've transitioned some things out of their way. They've made sacrifices in the past. They've stood up for themselves, but now they're ready to move forward and take life to the next level here. When it comes to Tuesday, we're talking about patience and planning. This is 7 of Pentacles energy, okay? 2 7s on the ground, 2 9s on the ground, 2 8s on the ground. This is huge information. 1 2 1 2. So this is a lot of spiritual download information that's coming. 12 12, if you're seeing that on the clock, is your higher self downloading information into you. Whew, man, I don't even know if I need to do any clarifiers at this point because I feel that's very, very full. But like I said, take hold because inevitable change is happening. Here's the third 9. 999. This is spirituality. This is getting ready for a lot of people to absorb and elevate and upgrade to that next level. You need to be ready to be ready to be ready. Give yourself a break. Take care of yourself as much as you can, your physical body, and don't at all focus on the negative stuff that's out there. Focus on the positive things and what it is that you want for your growth, your new business, your new collaboration, your new life with your new partner. This is your time, Libra. This is your time. This is my most favorite reading. Okay, but I do feel that I'm going to pull at least one card to find out what we need to know for each of those different. But again, half of this card being major arcana, you just literally cannot. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very business-oriented. She calls it like she sees it, but she's very nice about it. She's not necessarily like the Queen of Swords, which would be your energy. The Queen of Wands, again, telling me material harvest is it's time to get going with something. The fulfillment of wishes here, getting the Emperor again. This is solid foundation. This is creating something that you want. Let's find out what we've got going on with the Death card, this transformation. Mega BA. Transformation, the Death card. So many people are afraid of the Death card and afraid of the Tower card, and you shouldn't. Yep, transforming. You're going to be collaborating with somebody. Find out who your Leo partner is for sure. But this is collaboration. This is learning. This is taking new information. This is collaboration, beginning of a new foundation. This is destined for you. Why? What's up here with this Wheel of Fortune? What else do we need to know? Yeah, well, whatever's happening is the 10 of Rods in reverse. You're going to definitely be laying some burdens down. talk to me about this Two of Cups energy, please? What do our Libras need to know about this Two of Cups outside of everything I've already said? What else do we need to know? Two of Cups, please. Libra, June. This will be the 19th. Oh, wow. Double. Here we go. So we have the King of Wands and we have the Lovers on the Lovers. So, I gotta just take a breath for just a second because I'm like super hot right now. King of Wands in reverse. But I'm being told more than anything else it's the Lovers, but this does have to do with passion, like really coming back up. Oh, I see what they're saying. Yes, got it. They're saying that the Lovers is supposed to be on the Lovers for sure. And that they're saying that the King of Wands is about the sacrifice. The King of Wands being the sacrifice. Like this King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, this definitely is for some people, definitely is a relationship. Some of you Libras have gotten to the point where you guys are going to be getting married. Some of you, someone's popping the question. Not all of you, but some of you guys are going to be getting married. You've got the pair here. But this King of Wands has gone through some changes and some challenges, has always been ready to go, has always had you in the, he or she, having your best interest at heart, making it rock. There's balance here between how gentle she is and how fiery he is when it comes to their way of doing business. If it happens to be a business relationship, then know that. Stand our ground. What are we standing our ground for? Being comfortable with going into this new journey. Holy buckets. Accelerated motion. Look at this. Hello. Death on death within this. Oh, my goodness gracious. Do I take the 4? No, I'm told no. Accelerated motion with something that has to change is going to make sure that it's there. So they're laying it out for you here. You have to be ready to be ready to be ready because it's going to hit you that second week. Something that you don't know. What do we need to know about the Leo? What do we need to know about the Strength card here? Oh my God. The Ace of Pentacles. The bright blessings of new stability and security and finance. This is exactly why the Emperor is here. Be the authority figure in that. Can you tell me something else about the... Oh my God, this is such an awesome reading. Okay, so I'm told to keep this one in reverse. So all this is not necessarily... Okay, how do I say this? Okay, so the Six of Cups is thinking about beautiful memories of the past, right? They're asking you to invoke something from your past. And this is the eclipse season, so people are getting rid of the energies and things that are no longer serving them. But there's something that is from your past that you are being a little bit too rigid on, that you should really be aware of, okay? And it's okay. I'm going to get another clarifier for the Six of Cups, please. It has to do with something that was going on with changing your perspective about something. One more, please. This is resistance. This is resistance when the Hangman is in reverse. You're resisting some information that's coming from your past. So some of you guys, if you don't have an Aries that's in your circle, in your family, you may want to reach out. I had to sit down and think about what it is that you would speak to them about. But something was going on in your past with this, either Aries or something that's affecting your opportunity to receive. That you're resisting. So 6 is very often, the Six of Cups is your soul family also trying to get through to you, and that you're resisting it. You cannot be the boss of everything. You've got to let the universe, it's this one here that wants to come out. Yep, there you are. You need to let You need to let the universe come in and manage a couple of different things. You cannot control everything. So, like I said, if you're getting into a partnership with someone specifically, you can't be the ultimate end-all be-all. You've got to work together. So go back into your past where you can, okay? And think about a time where you had beautiful collaboration, childhood memories, working with someone in your past, an old boyfriend, an old girlfriend, an old boss, an old relationship, an old friendship, something that just made you joyful and happy, and call that information in, okay? But yeah, that's exactly what's going on. You cannot be, you will receive clarity, but you need to be asking, I think, Archangel Michael to help you come in and remember, so that you can cut any negative thought processes with regards to why you have a challenge with giving up authority or sharing the authority as well. Okay, talk to me about the Magician. What else do we need to know about the Magician for a Libra here? Okay. Yeah, okay. So in the past, you weren't willing to move forward, or you were having a problem with moving forward in the right direction. You're not taking help from someone, and that was the reason why your finances didn't change the way that they needed to do before. What else do we need to know? Someone else has a better idea than you. That's ultimately what I'm being told when it comes to the business collaboration. That someone else has a better idea than you do. You need to collaborate thoroughly with them. Yep. Because that will allow you to remove the burdens that you're personally carrying, thinking you have to do this thing by yourself. And it puts you in a direction to move forward. This Eight of Cups moving forward. Okay. I'm still excited. All right, talk to me about the Sun. The Son of King, the King of Pentacles. Do I keep it upright or in reverse, please? Upright, thank you. King of Pentacles is here. This is good. It does not have to be an earth sign, but it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm giggling on the inside. I'll tell you later why. But the King of Pentacles represents that energy of having all contracts completely groomed over. All of the T's are crossed. All of the I's are dotted. He does not show up unless it's perfect, perfect, perfect. What else do we need to know? Ah, this is interesting. I'm told that they all have to do with the light. So here we go. So at one point you were resisting going within and listening to this information, which again did not allow you. This is regret. This is the Five of Cups in reverse. So there was regret that was going on here because you did not take advantage of passion. This was just a missed opportunity that happened for you in the past. But now the King of Pentacles is like, hello, I want to help you get to this peace. So like, let me help you. You got to give up trying to be in control. But you are inevitably, by releasing that control, going to be taking charge of what's going on for you. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle that. Sorry. I'm going to reshuffle that. The last card that we have for the month is Patience and Planning, which is the Seven of Pentacles. The fact that it's all happening within this week is fabulous. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for a Libra on the 30th of June? What do we need to know? Oh, they said take the bottom card. Thank you. Oh, there is an offer coming. There is an offer coming. What do we need to know about this King of Cups as it relates to our money? There's a decision that's going to be made. It's this one. Oh my God, with such clarity. You are just going to be set. Oh my God, I need to be singing right now. That's what's going on here. All right. 3 cards from the Angel Tarot deck for the energy of January or July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to kind of round out the week here. Oh, wow. This is so badass. Letting go. Yes. So that is Capricorn energy. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Hello. Don't you just love how all of this goes together? Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. You've got to give up control sometimes, but you will receive clarity. Change your life by changing your thoughts and your patterns around what you It's collaboration. Like temperance in a sense, right? Absolute balance. And there you go, Ace of Thoughts. So you get the Ace of Swords twice. So this energy is carrying through. The cherub has arrived to congratulate you for a very brilliant idea, which is truly inspired, which is important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with the others who are involved in the implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way, because these are just little course corrections. So if there's the biggest piece of advice that I could give, then I would say that make sure that you're going within and thinking about those things that made you happy, or the things that you thought would have made you happy in the past about making a decision. For those people that have the business relationship, the lover's relationship is the key component here. It's relationship, and I think that this is something that you guys have had a great partnership on, but there's been some challenges that have been going on. But if you are willing to work together and listen to each other, like truly listen to each other, let it marinate. Let it marinate together. If you need to put an idea on the table on a Monday, someone else puts an idea on the table on a Wednesday or Tuesday, and you guys agree on Wednesday to talk about it on Thursday, that's the kind of energy that you want. So everyone's being heard. No one's like getting into any conflict. That's the one thing I know that I'm supposed to be telling you, but you can let go of anything that happened for you in the past. This is the time, Libra. You are going to be set up so beautifully. I need you to comment. I need to know what content is most meaningful for you out of this particular piece. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, so that if you are, for instance, a sun sign, you want to know that your rising and your moon sign